Hello and welcome back to this Red Dragon 5 for free. Today we are doing one of the boss fights. I guess we have to do that. Make it nighttime. I guess. Unless that was just to unlock a shortcut, but okay. I think I have to make it nighttime. I can't remember. So how's your guys' year been? Has it been alright? Has it been good, bad? Yeah, so as you can see, some of the quests change during day and night between who you choose. As it's for you. Okay, so yeah, alright, so this is where the boss fight is. Okay. I was like, how come there was no boss fight? But yeah, no, it's over here.
The abandoned fortress of Dol Guldur was clearly home to a sinister and great mystery, though it sat silent in the mist.
Dol Guldur, the hill of sorcery.
So what is your favorite franchise, lore-wise?
A spell of concealment lies over this place.
I know for some people it's really
our enemy
interesting
has
when they
not
ask like
regained his
questions
full
like
strength.
this, because it's like they're so used to like asking questions based on like movies or books, but like lore I find very interesting because, you know, it's like now you're just alright. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so we're gonna, and I believe after this, we're almost done the main story mission. I wonder if this was one of the hard ones. Yeah, so I was talking in the other episode about the inconsistencies of, like, true, you know, stuff like, would it be like true, I guess you could call it the Lego status. But I do know that like some games are very inconsistent, and it is true for a lot of reasons. Reasons being is some levels they're very easy to get their, you know, like the Master Burglar, the true status. But I don't know why it's so inconsistent like that, because it sometimes throws people off, because it's like I don't know what it is. It's like what's the limits for that, you know? Like I do know that if you were to do all these levels with score times 2, you'd get it easy. But like on score times 1 basis, or like with no added effects, I find it really interesting, because you'd think that for something like that it would have an effect on the game itself, just due to the fact that it's one of these games that they should have to rely on, you know, making all the levels difficult. Like I know for Lego Star Wars 1, you can pretty much do all of them without the need of square times 1. But I do know for sure that when it came to, I think, number 2, I want to say there's like, what, maybe a level or 2 that would be difficult. It's very weird, because like, for instance, one level would be like, alright, get 20,000, and you would get like the 20,000 within the first part, and then there'd be like 3 parts, and then you wind up having like maybe 65,000 at the end. It's like, well, I guess okay. And then you have levels that will be like, alright, collect 85,000, and then you'll wind up coming out of the level was like maybe less than like 77% of that, and it's like, oh, or like you'll end up probably like with a 70% or even a 90% for some levels. It's like, what levels am I, or like what am I supposed to do? And I guess like that's why they have free play, because I guess they wanted to make sure people do free play, but at the same time it's pretty annoying that sometimes it's tacked on like that. Like I get the whole idea, because especially if you want to collect everything, but having that true stud status feels good getting it the first time. That's just me. Because then I don't have to actually walk around and collect all the studs, but so as you guys may have noticed, I am confirmed autistic. So I have what they call ASD, which could be a wide spectrum of disorders, and so it's funny because people suspected that on many occasions, due to things that I've been doing, I guess, like such as the fact that I do have like the shaky leg stuff, have poor eye contact sometimes, because it's like, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's like whenever I look at somebody in their eyes, I get like this weird like feeling where it's like or it's, I don't know, it's very weird. It's like when I look into somebody's eyes, it doesn't, I don't know, it's like I'm looking into their soul or something, and it's like, it freaks me out. But sometimes, though, I know, sometimes, like I said, even though I have that, but it's interesting because there's other funny things that people picked up, such as the fact that if there's an office chair or a spinning chair, I enjoy spinning in those a lot, and it will get to the point where I can spin in them for hours. Like, I think the longest I spinned in a office chair before was like maybe like 2.5 hours straight, and so for some people that could be concerning, because like I'm getting a little sick, like because I guess for some reason I don't get motion sickness whatsoever, and I'm not too sure why that is, but it's just really interesting because, like I said, I don't get motion sick. I don't know if that's like I don't know what that's from per se. I don't know if it's just because of like a genetic thing. Okay. Yeah, I was just getting, like I said, I'm trying to get all this stuff beforehand, so that way I can just get it. Okay, that's just dark. Well, yeah, so yeah, I'm a confirmed autistic. I know that I have a lot of confirmed diagnoses too. Like, this is from like doctors and stuff. It's not like guessing. So it is confirmed by doctors that I am, and I think that's the thing too, is when you get confirmed things from doctors, it's a lot more, I guess, real at this point, because it's like you're not really expected to really done that a lot, because it's like you know, when you find out, you don't know, right? So it's like, okay, so you're just kind of stuck there guessing, like, okay, I guess. But because I know for the longest time, like, they've been trying to find a diagnosis for me since I was 13, 12 maybe even early. And the fact that it took 14 years just to get a diagnosis. Yes, 14, you heard that right. Well, 13 technically, but just for that long, it's really interesting. Because it is really surprising that I found it out, because I'm like, oh, okay. It's good to know at least, because then that way, like, for me, I'd rather know that I got something instead of trying to take guesses. And so it was just so much easier just to finally get that confirmed. And I think that's the thing, is just like when you hear like that you've been confirmed or something, it's like you're no longer guessing, you're no longer in that state of like what's going on. And so yeah, and it kind of does suck that I'm living on my own as an autistic, because things are challenging, like, and I mean really challenging. Like, there will be times when I'll have lack of energy, I'll have like all that stuff, but like what makes it harder too is I'll have issues with memory, and sometimes that memory can be very difficult to cope with, because there will be times when I do need reminders of certain things. In here. One thing that I find weird about some Lego games is their need to censor death now. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this, so, I don't know if it was just the Lego Jurassic World or whatnot, but I found it very weird that they censored some of the most important deaths, because to me that was kind of dumb. And like, I was really dumb too, like, because they always made character deaths before, you know, whether it be like Indiana Jones or whatnot. But like, I do find that that was fucking weird. Oh yeah, so this is the boss photo. Okay. character. Alright, so here we're gonna build something. I don't know what it is. It's like, for me, it's difficult to work with. Yeah, for the longest time I didn't know what to do because I'm like, wait. Because there's so much on screen that it's hard to see what you're doing. And it's frustrating because I hate when games do that. Where it's like, go decide that, oh, we're gonna vote so much on the screen. It's very distracting when that happens because it's like, it's just really hard at this point to know what you're looking at or even doing. That's why I don't like games that do that. I find it interesting when the orcs don't see something like that, or like, yeah. But who knows? Could have been love. It's undoubtedly a trap. Remember, it's not gay if they look like a lady. That's what I gotta say about traps. So we're almost at the final stretch. We got like 3 more levels or something. Or 2 more. I think 2 more.
The desolation of Smaug.
The sun will soon reach midday. We must find the hidden door into the mountain before it sets. This way.
Wait, is this the Overlook? Gandalf said to meet him here.
We have no time to wait upon the wizard. Come.
Alright, and I'll see you guys next time on Mr. Red Dragon 543.